Ladies, please trust a guy who tells you that he is only looking for a sexual relationship. You got to give it to him. He's being forthright in one area. You might not like what you hear, but in reality, he is doing you a favor. Unless, of course, you have this mentality to think, nah, nonsense. I'm going to make this guy fall in love with me. I mean, plenty of people fall in love with the whole friends with benefits deal. And the truth of that matter is, don't think so. And I can tell you, I have watched friends from college marry the guy that they knew cheated on them all the time because they were trying to live that Christian walk and maybe not, plunge into appeasing him. And they held their ground. They did a great job. So did I. I tried to do that. And then you hear all kinds of stories about the guys like, well, you forced me into the arms of another woman because you just didn't give me any. Okay, well, stick it where the sun don't shine. That's what I have to say to that at this point. When you really dumb it down to someone, whether male or female, in a partnership, has to compromise their convictions, their standard of life quality that they want to live, then you need to run for the hills. Just saying. I think about all of this, the new online dating, and people are like, I met my soulmate. Okay, I want to see you in 20 years. Sorry. No. I think if God's going to put someone in my path, it's not going to be, I'm just going to follow fate. It's not going to be, oh, I just, take a leap of faith and it's, this wonderful chemistry. We got some issues at play here. We got some lust going on. We have all kinds of, let's face it, personal needs that are different with the male and female race. So males generally just seek so that they can have the simplest of needs met. And females are always wanting to meet other people's needs because we're raised as being caretakers. That's kind of like, most of the times in court, the female's given the responsibility to take care of the child. Should there be something with, a deadbeat dad or something like a divorce going on. And what that's done in society is created dating to be nothing but a sport. Hey, it's not cool to make it entertainment, really. It's not really great to get dressed up and go out in the town and just, let things fly and see if you guys have anything in between you. What's that whole law of attraction? Like, oh yeah, let's see if, we really hit it off. Well, anybody can hit it off. In a month's time, you can go out every single day and you can hit it off great and you can maybe hop in a sack and things will be great. But, how's things going to really play out when in reality, most men are looking to be taken care of. And most females have that angst that they want to take care of other people unless they feel the man is not towing his rope, not walking the line that he should be to carry his own and be in tandem. And that's where you have this whole thing where people are forgetting the fact that when he says, I really just want a sexual relationship, he is meaning business. And I didn't believe that when my ex and I broke up the first time. It was because I was smothering him and wanting him to have a better life, but he didn't necessarily want that. So he had lived this pseudo life for a few months trying to appease me, and then he couldn't take it anymore. So we broke up, and then, I became this person where I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe he hasn't texted me. And then a month passes, and it's like, oh my gosh, I wonder how he's doing. And then you think about, stalking, and all kinds of thoughts rush through your mind because A, I was codependent. B, I just wanted to be able to fix someone else because it was too hard to fix myself. Gosh, that's a harsh reality. And as it turned out, when we got back together, it wasn't really that thing that we were on equal playing field because he was like, look, I'm not ready to be in a relationship. And I took that as rejection. I was like, oh my gosh, why wouldn't he want to be with me? And we have this history and we've been through a lot of hard times. And we moved down here and it was like we were trying to start this life. So I thought, and I should have listened because it became this cat and mouse chase where I had to essentially pursue. And as females, guys, none of us chicks want to pursue. None of us want to chase after you. And some of the dudes out there know that and they get a thrill from it. These would be the guys that are like, yeah, I just want to have sex and I'm busy tomorrow night, but thanks anyway, as he's walking you out the door after you just hooked up. And believe me, I've been there. Oh my gosh, I know. I can't believe as a Christian I'm admitting that. Yes, I'm human. Sex is the biggest thing exploited. Why? Because church and people in authority, they are the first people to always be like, tisk, 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 you can't do that. But they never tell you why. And here's the deal. If you compromise your convictions and you go ahead and pursue someone, male or female, you pursue the person that wants to have a sexual relationship, you can last a little bit. I'll go as far as to say maybe a year, because I think that's what I probably did. And I just snapped. And it was like, I don't have a ring on my finger. The whole deal was that we were supposed to wait till marriage to get married. Wait for sex, and to get married. And it never happened. The promise just kept getting delayed and delayed and delayed. And I hear a lot of stories, people coming to me and they're just like, but I thought he was the one because he did wait for me. And then you have that, the flip side. Well, you're not giving it to him, so he feels entitled to look at porn or to size up every girl that walks through the door or fantasize. Or, hey, if he cheats a little, you know what? He can also play that blame game that you forced me into it. This is a commonality that I find just to be that thing that keeps people from communicating, that keeps people from talking about what my needs are and what I'm looking for. And you can level it within the first few dates. You can absolutely say, yeah, why would I waste my time with somebody who's not going to love, cherish, and honor me, who's not going to actually want to pursue a lifelong road, a journey with me where we're both growing and transforming and creating a bond together. And of course, dating, if you go into it with the onset of you just want to kiss a bunch of frogs. I love that song by Ray Lynn. It's like, this summer, I'm just kissing frogs. Hey, did that, had that this summer. And it's fine. There's no connection. I don't have to like call you later. I'm not going to be hopping in a sack with you, but you and I both know we're not going anywhere. Okay, fine. But for those of us that get the presumption that we can work really hard and people please and be perfect to pursue someone and lure them into our love basket, that is not going to happen. You need to listen to the things, that they say, but first of all, you really need to focus on actions speak louder than words. And if you're one of these people that get called late at night, or you have weeks on end where you don't speak, but you are having a sexual relationship, it's time to just raise the bar of self-respect and know that you're worth more than that. You are. We all are. We're worth more than that, really. And for females that come from a place where you believe you're fearful that you'll be alone, you're not going to be alone. First of all, the God upstairs is always with you, but he'll find a way to meet your needs, and you won't have to do it. You won't have to strive, and you won't have to perform. It'll happen.